taking on the Indianapolis Colts.
Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports.
On the return, here's Rashid Shaheed. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Now a man who's taken the reins with the Cowboys, it's Tony Pollard.
Yeah, this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Well, you and I, partner, we got the plum assignment this week. An unbeaten team against a one-loss team. Really not much separating these two entering play here today.
Not much at all, and I think for both coaches, they've looked at their team and said, guys, you got to know what you're getting into in this one, and you better be ready to go because you get to answer the big question of the day. Are we as good as we think we are? We're about to find out.
And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Well, they use him a lot out of the backfield. He had 5 catches a week ago, and he makes another catch here for good yardage.
So from the 36 now, first and 10.
Off play action, Fields.
And that's caught inside the 35. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. They'll get 34 yards there.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
They'll go with Pollard here on first down.
And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Add this game to the last one, and they moved the ball over 50 yards in 2 plays. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script, you go through your play calling, you go through all the stuff and establish things, and it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
Give him 3 on the keeper there, and it is second down.
Anytime you decide to use your quarterback as a runner, most of the time when you design a play, you're expected to break a little bit bigger than this one because when you run him on short gains, your risk-reward and him taking hits, I'm not sure that's the payoff they were looking for.
On second down, it's Pollard.
And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. Calling a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave him with a third and about 5.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
And this will not be enough. On third and 5, he only gets 3. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th.
They snap it to Fields.
Eluding the pressure right. A hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. The Saints' decision to go for it backfires. And this defense delivers a turnover on downs on the very first drive of the afternoon.
They start on the ground here at Sanders.
And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. A big hitter there. A first down gain of 26 yards.
Thought they were going to have him down a lot earlier, but he was able to shed that tackle.
Shows the value of the weight room, doesn't it? Shows the value of the attitude when you run the football. Don't go down easily. Break a few tackles. Gain some additional yardage.
And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. Second down. The Colts at 6-1 now through 7 weeks of the season. And they come in riding high, just one loss in their last 7 games.
And I like the way that this team is winning football games because they're doing it the way that coaches love to preach. Penalties at a minimum because they've been very disciplined, very focused in their business.
It's a second down run with Sanders.
It's a gain of 6, moves them to a manageable 3rd-and-2 situation.
This defense for the Saints, they were very good in the win last week against Jacksonville.
No matter what coverage was called, they were right in the hip pockets of the receivers all game long. Step for step, running their routes with them. Turned out they were right there every time the ball was in the air, and they came away with 5 interceptions in that one.
Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains.
So 2 first downs, and that moves the ball to the 42 now, 1st and 10. Another run here with Sanders.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 40-yard line.
They'll run with Sanders up the middle. And only a couple for him there as the tackle is made at the 42. And you look at the Saints defense. They were very good in the win last week against Jacksonville.
No matter what coverage was called, they were in the hip pockets of the receivers all game long. I mean, they were running the routes with them. Turned out they were right there on every single ball thrown and came away with 5 interceptions.
Third down, Hooker looks to throw it. Throw left side complete. That's Sanders. And he gets this only to the 44-yard line. Not near enough to keep the drive alive. Hooker going to try and throw for it. That's into a crowd and intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner.
And what a return as he brings this one all the way back to the 25-yard line.
That's now a 2nd interception in as many weeks from his linebacker position.
And think about all the different techniques he has to employ in a passing situation. Is he spot dropping because it's zone? Is he picking up man-to-man? Is he having to run with a running back or a tight end? In any event, great eyes, head on a swivel, and excellent hands.
Yeah, versatility and showing those hands.
And they run the option on 2nd down.
And he stopped immediately there.
No gain there as he kept it himself at 2nd down. Well, for that being an option play, there really weren't too many options available for him, were there?
No, there weren't, and at least he was able to get back to the line of scrimmage, so they didn't lose anything, but you're exactly right. Nowhere to go.
2nd and 10. They'll fake the handoff. Now Fields.
Escaping the pressure right. They'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down.
The plan was clearly to challenge them by sending a blitz on 2nd down, but even the extra guys couldn't catch him in the backfield, though. He doesn't scramble for a first, but he does get the last laugh by evading the blitz and getting beyond the line of scrimmage.
Throwing middle, and it's complete.
And he's going to be marked down short of the 1st down, right around the 17. No score after 1 on EA Sports. Well, the offense failed earlier on the previous crack at this, but they're going again on 4th down. In motion, the tight end. And here we go on 4th down. Fields. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. They making back-to-back weeks now with a pick six for him. He had one a week ago.
Talk about being in the groove, and what are the odds of what we're seeing right here? You don't see it happen very often. Listen, if you get a pick six in a season, it's been a big year. Let alone back-to-back weeks. Tell you this, I think Cortez is going to go on.
Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that's the score, 7-0. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25.
Take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And they, as mentioned, unbeaten to this point in the year, but you think this game, their toughest test yet.
I absolutely do, because to me, this is a good measuring stick game because they've been able to take advantage of the schedule. But here, this is another team leading its division with an eye on making a Super Bowl run, so this game is crucial.
So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line. Fields. Short throw caught by Pitts. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. One play action. Fields. Flush to his right. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he gets it down to the 32. A big-time play there for New Orleans. 42 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Now it's Fields. This is caught. Touchdown. A great effort there. With touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Saints are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Point after, right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. From the end zone comes Chris Claybrooks to return. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
15-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They had the interception last drive, led to the tying touchdown, so 7-7 the score as they begin 1st and 10. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line.
That's good for a Colts. First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Right back to Sanders on 1st down. And now off to the races down the right side. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Miles Sanders, his 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the Colts have taken the lead. Bass on for the extra point. And he's got it. It's a 14-7. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. That's going to be taken in inside the 5, but the fair catch will move it out to the 25-yard line. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. After that last score we just saw, now 14-7, so a chance to march down the field here, try to tie this football game. Play action. It's Fields. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
Pollard, he'll take it up the gut. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable third down because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
Here's Fields. The Colts are going to get him. Down he goes. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
A good scheme and an early win for this pass rush. They got back there before he could work through his entire progression and ended that play early.
On fourth down, Fields. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40.
19 yards. And the Saints first down.
A play fake, now Fields to throw.
Incomplete.
Well, this defense is going to have to finish the job. There's still a second half that they have to play. But so far, an absolute total effort. They've disrupted the passing game, stressed the pocket for the quarterback. They forced him into errant throws. Everything they're doing has been executed well.
Oh, his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And the Colts are going to take over at their own 30-yard line. They exited the pocket trying to improvise. That was a tough throw, and unfortunately, it wound up in the wrong pair of hands.
And Brandon, when you're on the run, sometimes your downfield vision can get skewed just a bit. Now, the beauty of extending a play is sometimes your receivers find their way open, but oftentimes you end up closing down part of the field and bringing those defenders to the ball. And that one was picked off.
Hooker now on second down.
And on the catch right side, this is Sanders. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Off play action. Here's Hooker. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Colts first down as they're able to convert on third and short yardage with a gain of 4.
Oftentimes we think of those tough yards as grinding yards that a running back has to pick up. How about the tight end there picking up the first down in that situation?
That's what he's there for, right?
Big fella, get it to him, let him fight off some people and pick up the necessary yardage.
Hooker now on first down.
And there is Amari Cooper, his first catch. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. Indianapolis moving the chains there on a gain of 12. He's been the forgotten man in this first half. Not a guy you want to forget. Not only his first catch, first time they've targeted him.
That doesn't make any sense, does it?
Not at
because
all.
those are the types of plays that he provides. When he does come alive, when they do look his way, not only is it a big catch, it's a first down.
And they're going to get him. He's taken down for a sack back at the 47-yard line. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
Hooker's going to throw it.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. The pressure really ratcheting up. They get the sack on first down. Then a near sack. They got to him there just as it was leaving his hand.
Yeah, they might need to change their pass protection scheme a little bit. Maybe bring another guy into the backfield to help protect the quarterback because that was awfully close.
Seventh play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Here's Hooker. The Sanders has got it complete. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
And I believe that gain on 3rd and long changes things quite a bit, because this would be a very long field goal. I wouldn't be surprised to see him go for it here.
A 55-yard attempt.
And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. And they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. Well, they already had the early lead, and they get the interception, Charles, and now they add 3 more with the field goal.
Yeah, they're in control of how this game is playing out so far. You mentioned the early lead. Now they're expanding on it, getting plays on both sides of the ball. A winning recipe if they can keep this up.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Well, still early in this one, Charles, but the last time this offense was out there, they threw their first interception of the ball game, so trying to avoid repeating that mistake here on this drive.
And to put a positive spin on it, at least it happened in the first half and not in a close game in the 4th quarter, but you're absolutely right, partner. One of the last things this offensive quarterback wants to witness again in this game.
Kind of an obvious question, Charles, but anything you try to avoid after your first pick, or you say it's one interception, we're still in the first half, I'm going to do the same thing?
I think you want to avoid playing scared, and put it into the mind of the quarterback that you've lost confidence in him. Make sure you get some throws that he's going to be able to complete, make him feel good about himself, and continue to run your offense.
Flushed out right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
Well, this is a half for not just the coverage, but the entire defense is setting the tone in this game.
Here's 2nd and 10. To the air again, Fields. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Really good coverage all over the field. They took away his intended read and almost dared him to try for his guy out of the backfield. No surprise on that one. It doesn't connect.
Throwing on 3rd down, Fields. And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1.
One first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
And they are going for it. Fields able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. One crisis averted, but they still need to move hastily. Now a first down throw, Fields. And he'll be brought down by the Colts. Now the Saints will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Back to throw, Fields. He'll find Shaheed out to the right. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play. And that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation. Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. From the gun on 3rd down, Fields. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down. Fields now to throw. The throw here right sideline falls incomplete.
The first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Now a 2nd and 10. Here's Fields. And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left.
Well, it looked like a march to the end zone as a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
So on third down, the field goal unit will come out as they'll try to get 3 before half. From the right hash, it's a 41-yard attempt. And his kick here is good. And they're back within a touchdown. It's 17-10. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense, the firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break.
Saints 10.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. One touchdown is the difference. 17-10 our score, and we are back underway on EA Sports. Clay Brooks going to bring this one out. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line.
For most people, the excitement of a kickoff return is to see a long one that goes back in the opposite direction. But for the guys covering it, it's being able to stop them deep in their own territory. How about that incredible form tackle right there? Shoulder into ball carrier, and down he goes.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in the second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I'd keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see 1 or 2 guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be license to take some shots downfield.
Second down, back to Sanders. And he'll use his blockers to get this up over the 20 to the 21. 128 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. They need 2. Here's third down. Now Hooker. That is caught. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
Would it be safe to say that as precise as routes are supposed to be run in the NFL, maybe they're not quite as precise in college ball?
That's accurate, yeah.
And I think we saw a college route in the NFL there. Just find the soft spot, find the dead zone, and find the first down. And that's what he just did.
He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
And that's what this defense is going to need to do more in the second half. Good pressure that time, forces some indecision in the backfield. He's going to wind up being taken down for a nice loss.
Looking to throw, Hooker. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
Third down, Hooker looks to throw it. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Colts first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. A pair of first downs gives them a 1st and 10 up at the 44. Here's Hooker to throw it. Looking for Cooper Kupp again, 2 in a row. And quickly they get to the line.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 47-yard line.
Again, it's Hooker looking to throw. That throw right side here going to be incomplete.
And when you're in a one-score game in the second half, now's not the time to force the football to places where you shouldn't. And that's a smart decision to just get that one out of there.
An 8-play drive to this point. So here's play number 9 on 3rd and 7. Up the middle they go with Sanders. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down. That time they're able to bottle him up, but he's having a really nice game.
I agree with that. Let's just go big picture, right? Every back that's in the Hall of Fame had carries where they didn't gain yardage or they lost yardage, but you stick with them, don't you? When they're having a good game, keep feeding them.
It's caught inside the 25. And he takes us just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. They go for it on 4th down, and it pays off big time as they pick up 29. Hooker on 1st down. That'll be caught. It's caught. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Sanders will score. Touchdown, Indianapolis. And now the Colts are going to keep the offense on the field as they'll go for 2 here. They'll turn to Sanders, and maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. But no run back here. Fair catch, and this will come out to the 25. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
On 2nd down, here's Fields. Short throw caught by Pitts. And he'll be out of bounds at the 25-yard line. So they'll get 8 out of that completion. And that brings up 3rd and a full 10 yards. From the gun, here's Fields. Throw left side, pulled in by Mingo. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And that'll bring up 4th down. They snap it to Fields. Over the middle and complete to Shaheed. And he's going to be taken down. Remember, he needed 4 yards. And 4 yards is going to be what he gets as they do convert here on 4th down. Nowhere for Fields to turn, and down he goes. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up 2nd. Fields. He's got his pass-catching tight end. That's Pitts.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on 1st down. They didn't get all of it back, but now they look at 3rd down as a manageable situation, whether they have a much better chance of picking up.
Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
And here we go on 4th down, Fields. Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
So after the big play on fourth, here's 1st and 10. A play fake, now Fields to throw.
He'll buy some time right. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
2nd and 10. Throwing again is Fields. Here's a screen now for Pollard.
And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up 3rd down.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
The Saints on 3rd down. They've struggled to the tune of 2 for 8 so far. This is 3rd and 8.
To throw is Fields. Short throw caught by Pitts.
And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short.
Fourth down. Fields has to have this one. Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down. 4th down, trailing in the 4th quarter. They felt compelled to go for it, and they got it.
Well, I'd look down at my play sheet, and what I would find, plays have been successful throughout the game that have worked in the distance you need, and that's exactly what they got done.
Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
I'm not quite sure what he thought he saw there, but the reality was certainly a much different picture than what he anticipated. And give credit to the defense. They were down on the flash when he broke out of there, and they forced him out with almost nothing to show for his efforts.
And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up.
Throwing on 3rd down. Fields.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints.
Kyle Pitts.
A 16-yard touchdown.
And the Saints have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th.
Extra point right down the middle. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter.
Saints 17.
So here comes the kickoff, and what now is just a one-score, 6-point game.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
153 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. At carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
This defense starting to buckle down when they need to, and right now they're winning this 4th quarter, losing the game, but they're winning in the 4th quarter.
And what a fine line it is about what they're trying to get done, because they're down, so they obviously need the football, need a score, but they can't be so aggressive as to give up their edge, their gaps, and have the offense hit them with a big play.
Here now, 3rd and a yard.
They'll try and run for it with Sanders.
And he is going to have a Colts first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 1.
Well, sometimes, Brandon, there's just not a secret to how things get done. He's been running well all game long, and they continue to rely on him in this key situation.
They told us they were going to rely on him. They have. He comes through there, a big 3rd down conversion. Throwing on 1st down, but this
this one winds up to be incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here in this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
They go play action. Here's Hooker. That's to Dalvin Cook, his running back. He's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. Here's Hooker. Down the right sideline. Touchdown, Colts. Amari Cooper, 34 yards. And the Colts could be on their way to 7-1 as they add on to their lead. Hooker going to try to throw for it. And this one's caught. And their fourth quarter lead grows by a couple more. He hits the big target for the 2-point try. Defenses hate those guys, especially around the goal line.
It's hard to decide who you're going to put on him. Are you going to put a smaller corner on him? Are you going to put a safety who doesn't have maybe the same coverage skills? How about a linebacker? He may have the size, but he's not used to really covering in space. That's why the tight end gives you such a great advantage when you're throwing the football.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Well, certainly they'd rather have the scenario they had last time. Now, Charles, remember they had the short field. They took it in the end zone. Now this is going to have to be a longer, more sustained drive if they want to get points.
Yeah, a little bit more of a quick strike opportunity last time by where they were on the field, and you're exactly right about that. But now, backed up a little bit. What's that old expression we love to use? Time to matriculate the ball down the field and try and do it again.
On first down, Fields. That's caught by Mingo, right side. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46.
A 6-yard pickup brings up
Here's Fields now on second down.
46-yard line.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Breaks through the contact, and a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line. Well, down 2 scores in the fourth quarter. It maybe wasn't quite desperation time, but it was getting close. And that interception there on the deep ball, that probably slams the door on their chances.
And maybe that was the thought process, that it wasn't quite desperation time. So now you take the shot before they're going to lay back any farther on defense. Go ahead and throw it downfield. Unfortunately, it didn't work.
First down throw here. It's Hooker. And this ball incomplete. Looked very much to be a catchable ball and could not hang on. Second down coming up.
Those throwing windows get a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
Especially tough in the middle third of the field where he threw that one. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is first and goal. They'll run with Sanders, and maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Second and goal from the 6 this time. Once again with Sanders. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now third down coming up.
It's third down and goal to go.
Working out a shotgun, Hooker. Eluding the pressure right. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, you know me, whether you need it or not, I'm going to give a little unsolicited advice. Just throw it downfield out of the pocket, only if you're absolutely sure. Otherwise, use your running ability and try and get those yards a safer way.
Hooker going to try and throw for it. That's to his running back, complete. And he will be brought down well shy of the goal line. They get the completion but cannot push forward into the end zone, and the Saints will have the football back. This is first and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Complete. Pollard. And he'll be out of bounds right at about the 10-yard line. At this stage, this drive's got to be touchdown or bust because you need 2 of them.
And if I'm the offensive play caller, I'm not just looking at my dagger plays downfield. I'm looking at some of my specials, something that can fool them and give you a big play made.
With a sense of urgency.
No doubt.
And out of bounds across the 15-yard line. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
On first down. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll get it with just over 90 seconds to go in the ball game. They'll come up now on second down. They run straight ahead here with Pollard. And he finds some space past the 25 to the 27. The sound reverberating here in the dome. This is third down. That's dumped off to Poe. Fights off the defender. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. A 2 timeouts still remaining, but scoring quickly, a must. It's first and 10. This one may draw a penalty. He just blindly threw that one to the sideline. And yep, indeed, the flag is out. They'll come up now. This is second and long. Fields now to throw. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. Now Fields. Gets this complete to Shaheed. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Here's first and 10. Here's Fields. That's going to be caught by Pitts. Now the Saints will use their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. From the gun, here's Fields. And he takes this one into the end zone, and all of a sudden, here in the final minute, things get a little bit tighter. Here we go now as we get set for a big two-point conversion. Now Fields. This is caught. Was he in? Yes. 2 points. So with just under 40 seconds to go, you figure this is going to need to bounce their way if they have any shot. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. They had to go for it with no timeouts remaining, though now this one's as good as over.
They gave it an effort. They tried their best, did everything they could to try and get the ball on the onside.